Another day, another port.
Another day, another port. What day is it? Day 166. I checked this morning.
Okay. I believe you, 166.
We ran all the way from Pompeii to Brindisi last night. And now here we are at the port. Of course, we weren't supposed to be here for another...
That's English French chaps.
There you go. No, they're Spanish.
No, yes, the Spanish lot that were next to us. You know the guy?
Oh, it was filling out
Yes.
his water. Oh, so yeah. It's like one big reunion here. All foreigners trying to get out of the country while we still can. Some Dutch people over there. There's some French people pulled up next to us. We were all in the campsite yesterday. No, Spanish, sorry. Because none of us can really get out of Italy through the top.
Yeah, the way our countries are.
Yeah,
you can't get out.
Because Italy's on its own thing. You can't move through the zones. Okay. Oh, there's a friend. So it turns out the Spanish man had the same idea we did.
I think almost everyone here did, really.
Yeah, everybody just wants out of Italy. We thought today might be a bit of a quieter ferry, as it's the middle of the week. It's off season, all the rest of it. The car park is starting to fill up a bit. Well, the waiting area car park is starting to fill up a bit with all different kinds of number plates.
Yeah.
It looks like everybody's had the same idea. So we have to sign a form to say that we do not have coronavirus, or that we have been exposed to anyone who has or may possibly have the coronavirus. Now, I don't know how. Technically, that's everyone.
Yes.
Everyone has potentially been next to someone who may have the coronavirus. Now I am safe from coronavirus. And then look, if I was down here, I think it looks quite stylish, don't you?
It looks stylish if you've just parked up your bike. Otherwise, it just looks like a twat.
So obviously this ferry trip's been a bit last minute. We literally booked it yesterday, or had it moved yesterday. The instructions we've been given were not clear. We were told to go to the terminal to pick up the tickets. So we've followed all the signs we need to, and seen no terminal. We've got in the queue. Everybody queuing up. Woman's coming around asking for tickets because we have our confirmation and such on email, but that's not enough. So you have to go to the terminal. Oh God! And we're in the queue, and the trucks are moving on. I mean, luckily the woman has been very nice. Hasn't been horrible. Says you've got to go. One of you's got to go to the terminal. She called another guy over, and he's taking Frey over to get the tickets. We had the same trouble getting on a ferry in Sweden to take us to Finland. It's not clear where you need to go, and you're not given clear instructions beforehand, so you just sort of roll up. Same on border crossings, which this technically is. You sort of turn up, you don't know the procedure. There's no instructions on what procedure to go through, not even on the emails we were given. There's nothing to tell us where to go. Lucky the people work here are friendly enough and happy enough to help us out. So now I get to sit here paranoid until Frey gets back, because I don't want this van to move without her in it. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. It's all part of the adventure. Dargo's asleep somewhere, so she's okay. That's the main thing. So Frey made it back.
I did, I'm back.
And we're not on the boat yet, so that's all in good timing. To check in,
yes,
is the big building that says bar.
Yes.
At the entrance to the port.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bar and parking.
Ferry tickets should have, well, you come, follow the signs to this.
Yep.
Make sure you check in at this building.
Yeah.
The tickets we bought to get the ferry to Ceuta, they did have photos and a map.
Yeah, but that was done through a travel agent that specialises in people going to Morocco. So
yeah, travel agent. And we got biscuits and wine.
Yeah.
Nowhere else has given us biscuits and wine. But it's all good. We can get on the ferry now. We can get to Greece. So every other ferry we've been on, because we're a big van with a box on the back, we've been on the ground with all the trucks, so all the other vans, things like that. This one, no, we're up top. No. Let's go up a 45-degree angle, why not? That was tense. We made it though, because I'm just the best. And the cat's going up top.
No, you're not. I got it.
Now we've got to disembark this cat. Day, either 167 or 168.
167? 168?
Yeah, that'd do.
We are in sunny Greece.
Sunny Greece. Look at this.
Not a
It's
cloud
no
in the
car
sky.
park, but even it's a lot of a busy car park by some buildings. But then, there's the sea, and there were the hills.
And more sea.
The ferry was, I mean, we survived,
We did.
but it was possibly the worst ferry we'd been on. Had less passenger space, communal space, than the ferry from Dover to Calais.
Yeah.
Had a bar area where the bar was shut, and some like airline style chairs, just in rows and numbered. And you had the bar restaurant area where the bar was open, and there were tables and chairs, but I went down there and it was empty, which made me think maybe you're not supposed to be down there when they're not serving food.
Probably not.
I don't know. We paid for our dinner beforehand, but had no idea when dinner was.
Yep.
I went down and asked the bloke, he said in an hour. By that he actually meant 2.5 hours. Didn't really know what we could have for dinner. When we
We
found
didn't know what was what.
when we found the list,
no
what is this?
information.
Is this a starter or is this that? We were supposed to get fruit. They had about 5 apples available, which truckers had. The food was good.
The food was tasty.
Food was good and tasty. There was no Wi-Fi on board. We found 2 recharge stations. One was at the front of the closed bar area on just a ledge that you can lean on to charge your phone up. Another was downstairs by reception, but I had a look and there were no plugs there. I think someone just left a sign there for a recharge station. So we went up, prepped with, we'll get on the Wi-Fi, even if it's slow, we can download this, download that, we'll plug in, we'll charge up all the battery packs and everything else.
Get some work
Get
done.
some work done. No.
No.
None of that. No power supplies, no Wi-Fi, and no internet. Because we got so close to Albania, our phones automatically connect to an Albanian network, which apparently are not in the EU. I didn't know that. Or if they are in the EU, they're not covered by EU data roaming things. And I had a text message saying it would cost me £1.50 for 150 meg, which I thought was bad.
Until Virgin told me that it would cost me £12.50 per meg.
Per meg. £12.50 per megabyte. It's, wow. But we landed.
Head south.
Apparently we're going south. And we're here a week earlier than we thought we'd be.
Yeah.
But we're in Greece. But hopefully the coronavirus will stay small. But we don't
Fingers
know.
crossed. We'll
Fingers
see.
crossed. So now
We'll see.
we're just going to take it easy on our way down to Athens.
Learn about the ancient Greeks
Yes.
and the Macedonians. I'm finding.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's a bit of Macedonian history in Greece as well.
So we can just do a few short driving days and just chill out.
Yeah.
Take it all.
And get out in the sticks. We've been in
Yes.
city stuff for way too long.
Yes. So let's
Let's go.
see
Let's go.
Greece. Let's go. Day 168.
What's it say?
We are the opposite side of a lake to the town of Ionisia.
Ionina, I think.
Ionina? Something like that. It's a very nice spot.
Ionina.
Short drive yesterday over the mountain. And here we are. Isn't it glorious? And we decided, as we're in Greece a week early,
Yes.
we already decided we'd probably stay here for an extra day, which is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
But we're taking today as a home improvement day, aren't we?
Yes.
So what,
Definitely.
so what needs doing?
Well, we've got quite a few things that need doing. We need to air the van. We found out that that bracket is loose, so our kitchen cupboard is basically hanging lower than it should do.
This is normally where we keep all our food. And we noticed this bracket was loose because that door doesn't sit right.
I spilt some water whilst filling up the water tank one of the last times we did it. So I've just taken all of this apart and airing that out. Also, we think the fridge is acting up. So I'm going to get to the back of the fridge and have a look-see. The freezer's cool enough.
Yeah.
But the fridge itself just isn't getting cold enough and things are going off.
Somehow the cable for the LEDs split.
Yes.
And now I've got my tool bag out. We can actually get in there. We'll not attach it properly, but do a better job. I didn't bring any. I bought my crimpers, but didn't bring any crimps because I really
You didn't think you'd need them.
Didn't want to take up the space. Yeah. I'm going to cut down the wood.
Oh yes.
To put shelves in the back box.
Yes.
So we can organise that a bit better.
Yes. It never ends.
Never ends.
Whilst we're here though, we've had, it might change now that I've said it, but we've done a couple of bits of improvement.
We couldn't go to Genoa because of the weather, but we were parked outside an IKEA. So we went
terrible idea.
Terrible idea. So we bought this rail and some nets. So we've got our, well at the moment we have fruit and veg in here.
Yeah.
But the issue with that, because we used to keep them in a bag under the bed, the bottom of the van stays incredibly cool, which is why we keep our water on the bottom shelf. So these actually aren't lasting as long here.
No.
So we might swap the fruit and veg for the snacks.
Yeah.
Like crisps, biscuits, things like that. They don't need to be kept cool. Yeah, a bit of an odd way to start our time in the country. But as nice as Italy was, we never got a chance to get out in the sticks.
No.
And just chill out for a while.
No.
And now we've got a chance to chill out. We're going to spend all day doing work. It's better than being at work today.
Yeah. We can chill out once this is done.
Yeah.
And once it's done, we'll have better stuff.
Yeah.
Dogface is having fun.
Doggo finds somewhere to sit and then we move it.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yes,
I need to get into there to look at the fridge. Oh, I can repair this hinge as well.
Yes.
Lots of stuff to do.
So much to do.
Plenty of things.
So much to do.
It never ends.
So I'd give you some footage of my face.
That's fine.
So, the real reason for this bit of video, we're airing out the van, as you can see, being a bit not our usual thing. We very much tend to stay in the confines of the van, don't we, dear?
In the van, away from people.
Yeah.
You don't like people.
No, so we're perfect for this whole virus thing. So here we have Ben's workshop.
Our workshop.
Oh, another one.
There's one bit of advice when people are cutting things. They always get off people who don't know how to cut things. They say, let the saw do the work. Well, this is what happens when you let the saw do the work. Nothing. You have to do the work. If anyone ever tells you let the saw do the work, tell them to go away. Because they're probably in charge. You can't tell them what you really want to tell them.
Can't use the expletives that you actually want to use.
Yeah. Expletives?
Yeah?
Expletives, is it?
Those expletives.
What's those expletives?
Yeah, well, you speak funny anyway.
Cutting your wood.
No health and safety, Ben. Where's your health and safety? Where's your goggles? And your gloves? And your risk assessment. You whacked my hand there.
So?
You whacked my hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you should be wearing gloves and glasses.
Well,
and a high vis. A high vis, I couldn't see
there
it.
wasn't a risk assessment.
I'm wearing a high vis shirt.
You're not.
This is highly visible.
So this is the plan. This is how it's potentially going to look. How high are we going to have it? About there?
I don't know. I hate to talk down about the person who built this van and potentially this box, but I don't think he's done the side straight.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like everything else about the bloody thing.
There you go.